All right, and we're live. So, hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I just wanted to go ahead and do this live stream. I'm just going to be sorting through some pieces here really quick. I just wanted to go ahead and talk with you guys and chat a little bit. Sorry, I'm trying to get a little bit of everything in the shot here. You're going to see like half my face for this whole time, I guess. That's fine. I'm going to go ahead and try to pull it up on my computer, so give me a second here. I'm not sure how exactly to do this because I have it streaming from my phone. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Okay. I don't really know. Whatever. I guess I can just watch it on here. So, hi Juno's Bricks. So anyways, like I said, I'm just going to go ahead and be sorting through some pieces really quick. I have all these like blasters and everything. I have a bunch of old ones, a bunch of new ones. And I kind of want to sort through them and separate them a little bit. Here's the classic bullhorn thing with the little translucent piece. It was good for its time, but these ones that came out in 2007, obviously a, a lot better, obviously. So anyway, I wanted to go ahead and ask you guys for some suggestions on videos because honestly, I am running a little bit thin on ideas here. Like I have a couple in the pipeline. Like I'm working on like some BoxMox updates for these ones, the sequel trilogy. I'm working on those. If you guys could go ahead and give me some suggestions for some other videos that you want to see, like whatever it is. I also wanted to do I know I did a mini mock Monday on this. Yeah, I'm working on some more mocks, Joe. I'm working on them. It's just I started a couple new jobs and I'm kind of running out of like not running out of time. I just don't have as much time as I'm used to. Um, I wanted to go ahead and do like a collection video of my Han Solo collection, even though because I don't have all of them here. I have a lot of them here. This is like it's like a carbonite block with all of my Han Solos on it. I wanted to go ahead and do like a minifigure collection, including the mock itself. So let me know what you guys think about that. Also, how do you guys sort your pieces? Do you sort them in like little plastic bins like this and have them in like the storage trays that you've seen? Kevin, you have 8 different Han Solos? I don't know how many Han Solos I've got. I've got a bunch over here too. There are a bunch of repeats, I think. I just got this one, this new. Well, he's not new. He's from I think like 2006 ish. Um, I just got him. I'm really happy I got him. I like this hood piece. I like it better than the newer one for some reason. I think it just looks better, and it matches his blue parka. Yeah, I don't know how many different ones I've got. Obviously, like 9 on here, and then I think they all might be repeats over there. So I think 9 different ones. I want to get more with the Han Solo movie sets, but I just don't have any of those yet. Well, I have the one battle pack, but I don't have any with Han Solo in them yet. I want to get the TIE Fighter, and I especially want to get his land speeder. That's the one I'm looking forward to the most. You have 5 or 6 different Han Solo minifigures. Yeah, they made a ton of different versions of Han Solo, and I think they've all done. You know, they all look really good. But this one here, the classic with the revolver gun, I think that's definitely the best one for sure. Maybe it's just nostalgia for me. I mean, the new ones look great. Like, they look amazing. They look like actual, you know, they look really good. But the old ones, I think, they capture Lego a lot better. Like, Lego itself and, like, the toy aspect of it, or the cartoony aspect of Lego. I think they capture it a lot better. Do you guys like the new minifigures or the old minifigures? Joe, I did not get the link. I'm not sure how to access YouTube messages, honestly. Um, like it's not anywhere in the creator studio part on the screen. And I watched your video on it though. So I am definitely interested in doing some Legends mocks. That would be very cool. I'm not super familiar with Legends, but I know a little bit about it. I know a little bit more like the Force Unleashed type stuff. That's like what I'm most familiar with. So I think I really want to do something from that. And other than that, I'm not too familiar with it, but I am definitely excited to see what people come up with for that. Actually, Joe, if you could email me the link that you're talking about to my email, I'll put it in the link, or I'll put it in the description for this live stream, and it's also in a bunch of my other videos. The email address that you should go ahead and send that link to might be a little bit easier for me to find other than YouTube messages because I'm not really sure where that's at. The new Death Star Han. I I know which one you're talking about, and I think it's like the microfighter uh, like printing for his torso with the new hairpiece, and I think it looks really good. I think the new hairpiece does wonders for the Han Solo minifigure for sure. Like it looks very, very good. Um, but I don't just something about the like classic cartoony looking Han Solo that we got back in the day. It just does it for me. But the new ones, like I said, they do look fantastic. I think another thing that makes me like the old ones a little bit better is the fact that I will one day be able to collect every single old minifigure. But for the new ones, I don't think I'll ever be able to get them all because there's just too many. Guys, should I include the Chewbacca bowcasters with my blaster, like sorts or whatever it is, with my new blasters, or should I put them in a separate bin? I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait for you guys to answer that one, because I honestly don't know what the best option is. Sure. Yeah. All right. I guess I'll have to include the Ewok bow and arrows then. Thanks, Kevin. You're right. It does. Do you guys like the stud shooter version of the bowcaster? I think it looks. I'm not gonna lie. I like it a lot better than the blaster stud shooter. It looks not. It doesn't look too terrible compared to the regular blaster stud shooter. It's just terrible. I don't think I'm gonna have enough room for all of these in this bin. Yeah, it does look cool. So like the title of this stream says, I don't like the normal stud shooters. Yeah, me neither. Like the title of this stream says, we're not doing anything too special in this stream. I'm honestly just gonna go ahead and sort through these pieces, and after this, I'm gonna go ahead and film a video that I've wanted to film for a while now, and I finally have some free time to do it. But I do appreciate everyone who is watching or has watched. It's really cool. I've never actually like had an audience for my live streams. Well, I only had one other live stream, and it was at like a really weird time at like midnight, my time, midnight. So might have been a weird time in other places of the world too. I don't know. I want to see, how do I get the chat on here? Click community, which will take you to the comments. Comments, messages, subscribers. Okay. Community. Holy crap, look at that. I've never noticed that. All right, I got your link, Joe. Thank you so much. I have actually never used this. How do you send messages on YouTube? Like, how did you send me this? All right. I'm going to go ahead and ask to join. I got to create a Google Plus profile. Oh, that was easy. Cool. All right, I asked to join. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's very cool. Yeah, the new bowcaster. I think it looks good for being a stud shooter, but I definitely think the regular classic Lego one is better. Like, this just looks more like a bowcaster to me. But the stud shooter, it looks good enough, I think, but the regular stud shooters are just garbage, honestly. All right. I am sorted through. I have all the new blasters sorted from the old blasters. If you guys can't see, the old ones in here, the new ones here. And what I think I'm going to go ahead and do is bring this closer so you guys can see a little bit better what I'm actually doing. Might be a little more interesting instead of seeing like half my face. Okay, so hey, thank you very much, Joe. I appreciate it. I'm excited to go ahead and get started on my first mock for that. I think I know exactly which one I'm gonna do, but I'll keep it a surprise for now. Okay. So these blasters were from like the collectible minifigure. I think it was Series 16, or it might have been 15. I don't know, but they look cool and they look Star Wars enough to me that I was holding on to them in this bin, but I don't know. The only one has an arrow molded in it, and Chewie doesn't shoot arrows. You're right. You are definitely right about that. I think. Hold on. Let's do a little comparison. You're right. It does have an arrow molded in. You know what? The new one, I think it might actually be a little bit more accurate as far as the look, because Chewie's does have this little. It's got these like little side pieces like that with the little circles on the ends. I don't know. I wish they would make like a specific bowcaster for Chewie instead of the, like the crossbow piece. Like bowcaster and crossbow, they're similar, but they're different because one shoots lasers, like Kevin said. I don't know what this piece is. I have no idea why it's part of my blasters. I think what is that, like a camera or something? Maybe it's a bazooka. I honestly have no clue. But I have some random crap in here, guys. Like a bunch of random pieces that I honestly don't know what to do with. That's part of a machine gun? Which machine gun? Is it like... I have no idea why I would have this. Like, I mostly have Lego Star Wars sets, and I don't recognize this from anything. Hi, Rachel. Thank you for joining. For one mounted on the ground. Oh, okay, okay. So I'm gonna have to look. I'm gonna have to look into that and complete that gun. That'd be cool. I don't know. It's kind of a pain to sort through like these weapons because I just don't know what to do with all of them. That part is good if you want to make a rocket launcher. You are right. Because it does have the little scope thing and everything. I don't know. Maybe I can do something with that. That'd be cool. Like like when Baze in Rogue One or a heavy blaster cannon. Ooh, that'd be sweet for like from like Battlefront 2. Yeah, that would be cool. I think I'm gonna go ahead and try to do something like that. Yeah, good idea, Joe. Thank you. And thank you, Kevin, for identifying it. All right. I'm going to go ahead. These are all like the little Jango Fett blaster pieces. The new Jango Fett blaster pieces. These are the old revolvers. I'm going to put those in here. The piece was used in a Mandalorian battle pack for a machine gun. Was it really? I have not seen that set built in a long time. Okay, you guys are right. Oh, thank you, Rachel. Huh. Oh boy. You guys are funny. Anyway, are these like alien ray guns or something? Because I think I'll just put them in with like the random guns that I've got that aren't technically Star Wars. Yeah. Okay. Go ahead and do that. While I have you guys on the stream, I wanted to ask you a quick question. I was going to do a... You know what? Actually, I'll save it for my video. Never mind. I'm just going to ask it in the video. It'll be... Maybe I'll get a few more responses. I'm not sure. But definitely go ahead and keep an eye out for my video that's coming out hopefully this Thursday if I can get the time. Okay. Lightsaber piece. Hey, there's the camera. That's what I was... Jeez, it's pretty chewed up. I don't know why... Again, I don't know why I have this piece. Oh, you know what? It was from that... I got a really big, like, bulk buy one day of random Lego parts, and this must have been in there. Yeah, anyway, that's kind of cool. There's another alien gun. More alien guns. What's my favorite Star Wars Starfighter set? Ooh, favorite Starfighter? I don't know. Okay, so I'm going to try to go ahead and grab it really quick. Oh, great. I'm going to start making a mess. Okay, this one. And since Obi-Wan's is almost identical, I'll just include that. But this one and Obi-Wan's are definitely two of my favorites because they are just, I think they capture the look. It's really dusty. I think they capture the look of the Interceptor very, very well. Like, I think it's pretty much perfect. There's not much they could do better, honestly. I was originally going to go ahead and make a mock of this to get everything like studless and everything. And then I decided I didn't want to put in the effort because it would be a bit much. But I think Lego did a fantastic job with this Starfighter specifically. And the green one also from Mustafar, and then Obi-Wan's also. I wish they would redo the blue one that Obi-Wan ship from Episode 3 also, but they haven't done that one in the new style yet. They have it in the old hyperdrive ring still. But that is definitely my favorite Starfighter. What's your favorite Starfighter, Joe? You have the green. I really want that green one. Like, I don't have it because I didn't buy it when it was on shelves, and now it's kind of expensive, so I haven't put my money into that yet. I really want it, and I'll probably get it eventually, but as of right now, I don't have it. Again, another random weird piece. I honestly don't know what to do with some of these. I think I'll put them in here. That's fine. Every time I see this fish piece, it reminds me of the Lego movie when Vitruvius like sticks a little star thing in it and it like starts spinning. And it's just funny. Every time I look at the fish, I see that, or I think of that. That Harry Potter broom. I used to have some Harry Potter sets. I honestly don't know what happened to all of them. Like I had them when I was a kid, and now I just don't have. I don't have any of them. It's kind of sad. Okay. Instead of this, your favorite starfighter is the NSSIS class Clawcraft or the Arc 170. What's the Claw? I'm gonna look up the Clawcraft because I don't recognize that name. Oh, that is cool. That is really cool. I wonder if they could make that in Lego. That would be sweet. They kind of did it with the Defender, the TIE Defender. They kind of made something similar, but that would be really cool to get that in a Lego set. That'd be something. That'd be something cool for the lug, for somebody to create that. That'd be sweet. But yeah, the Arc 170. I do also like the Arc 170 quite a bit. I think it's really cool that that was like the beginning of the X-wing because of how the the wings go up and everything, the S-foils and all that. I think it's pretty neat that that was like the origin of the X-wing. The classic X-wing that everyone loves so much. All right, so I think I got to do something different. I'm gonna put these in with the old ones. I need to free up. Joe, what is your favorite story from Legends? Like your favorite, anything from Legends, your favorite just story in general. It doesn't have to be like a specific book or anything, but like something that you just like from it, like some storyline, like, Luke after Return of the Jedi or something like that. Yeah. It's a Chiss Imperial ship? Okay. So is that where Thrawn got is that why in Rebels Thrawn was all about the Defender? And it was like his like project? I'm assuming that's probably why. I'll put all my swords in here. I'm gonna put some guns in here. Swords and shovels. Maybe the Thrawn trilogy books. Yeah, like I said in that one video, I've never read the Thrawn trilogy. I just don't. I think that's why I never kept up with the expanded universe, is because I just don't like reading that much. Like I'm way more of a visual type of person. So if I can watch something, I can get way more into it than if I'm reading it. Like I didn't even finish the first Aftermath trilogy or the first Aftermath book when it was first released. I still haven't finished it. I just don't like reading. It's just not my thing. Like if they made a movie about every book in Legends, I would watch every one of them a million times each. But reading is just not my thing. Ooh, suitcase is broken. Canon Thrawn is very stupid. Is he different than in the books? Like, I know there's like kind of a little bit of controversy with Thrawn because he's supposed to be like this big genius and he gets tricked every time, or he gets beaten, I should say. He's supposed to be like the one who has the answers for everything and doesn't ever get tricked and all that. There is a comic book of Thrawn trilogy. Oh, is there? That'd be cool. I might have to check that out. I would definitely read that before reading the novels. I'm gonna go ahead and look into that because I'm interested to know what happens in the Thrawn trilogy and see how it compares to the new canon Thrawn. Even though technically the Thrawn trilogy is not canon. I don't think there's anything in the new canon that debunks it. Is there? Like, is there anything that makes it not canon? I mean, Thrawn he never really died. Oh, I guess at the end of Rebels they talk about how they went through the Battle of Endor and everything, and I think the Thrawn trilogy takes place like right after that. I guess Operation Cinder might get in the way also. Okay, wrenches. I don't know what to do with these chains. Binoculars we'll put in here. Whoa. Joe, did you like The Last Jedi? You didn't watch it? Really? Man, it's good. I know that there's like a big separation between. Sorry, I had to leave. Oh, that's okay, Kevin. No worries. I'm probably gonna be here for a little bit. I got a bit of sorting to do, so no worries. Thanks for coming back though. I was saying I know that there's like kind of a big divide between like new canon versus Legends people or old canon people, but I think some crazy stuff happens in The Last Jedi, and I think you would like some of the stuff that happens in it if you like Legends. Put this in here. Oh man. So, what would you guys like to see in future streams from me? Because I don't, like I said, I don't really have that many ideas. Like I've got a couple video ideas, like I said, that I'm working on, but I don't have many stream ideas. Like I don't do giant mocks or anything, so I can't like stream parts of it, you know. Um, oh hey, live builds. So would like a live build of like any set? I'd have to get more sets. Actually, I have a couple sets that I have not built that are they're older sets. Like I have an Arc 170 that's just taken apart in a bag right now. That'd be cool. I could do live builds for sure. Every single set you buy, stream the build. The problem with that is that I get so excited when I get the sets that I literally don't even set up my camera when I want to build it. Like, I just, I don't know. I need to break that habit. I need to just start filming when I do build it or streaming because that would be cool. I'd like to be able to do a few more streams here and there. I know it's like I get the box in my hands and I'm like, oh boy, can't wait to open it. Oh, there goes a carrot. Like that's what happened to me with the Octu Island training and Yoda's hut. Like I went crazy and just built them both in like 10 minutes after I got home. It was not exactly 10 minutes, but that's exactly what I do, Kevin. I buy it, go home and build it. I need to start either like filming a time lapse of it, which I tried to do a few times, but it's just like it's not as fun to me. I don't know, cause like I have my camera set up in a weird way to where it's like it's kind of hard to build it and not hit like not bump the camera, you know. In Canon, Thrawn made the TIE Defenders, but in Legends he made a missile boat which were made to destroy entire Defender squadrons or capital ships. Oh wow. Okay. You have an awesome Lego Star Wars collection. I invite you to visit my channel. I make Lego Star Wars stop motion videos. G Brick Studios, I will definitely check out your channel. Thank you for the kind words also. Yeah, the Thrawn stuff, I don't know, like I said, I don't know much about Legends, but I know that there's like been a divide between what happens in the new canon versus what happened in Legends, and it's kind of unfortunate because like I think everybody can enjoy parts of everything, but I don't know. It just we'll see. Do you have any of the Old Republic Lego sets? No, unfortunately I don't, but I did just get where is it? I did just get these minifigures because I thought they looked awesome and I want to put them in my Trooper collection. I just got the Sith Trooper minifigures. There we go. I just got those. Those are the only things from Legends that I've got right now. I don't even have, I don't think the Commandos are from Legends, but I don't even have any Commando Troopers, unfortunately. But if you guys haven't seen my Reddit post, I posted I'm working on collecting every, like at least one of every trooper ever released. So I'm hoping that that goes well. Hey, may the force be with you too, G Brick Studios. Thank you. I appreciate that. See, the rest of this stuff is just random, like, junk I don't know what to do with. Like, you can't really categorize this. I guess it's like fish is like animals or food, so I guess I'll put it in there. Bones, like, what do you do with bones? I don't know. I guess I can put those in handheld weapons. I have a gold bin somewhere. This would be a cool lightsaber crystal if it was like some sort of like gold color, like not yellow, not orange, but like more goldish. That would like shining like the dark saber does. That'd be cool. What is this? That's from the Simpsons Lego minifigure collection or collectible series. I mean, I don't know where to put it. Do you guys want to see something cool? I got this like Death Star light up thing. I don't know. I just thought it looked cool. And it you can change its colors or it can change by itself. There we go. I'll just leave that on just for a little bit more more entertainment on the screen there. You know what? I'm just gonna put all of this. Oh, I'm dropping stuff. In there. There we go. Okay. I guess I'll put these like camera pieces and stuff. This machine gun piece I'm definitely gonna use. That will be cool. I haven't done a Brickheads video yet, but I did. I think I mentioned it. I went ahead and built all of my Brickheads. Even though I said I didn't know if I was going to, I didn't then. But then when like I said, I found one on clearance, and I was like, oh, I'll build that one, and then I got hooked on it. It's weird how fast I changed my opinion on these Brickheads. Like I did not like them at all when I first saw them. I was like, I don't even think I'll collect them. And then randomly, I looked at them and I was like, you know what? Those are just vinyl pops that are built out of Lego, and they look cool enough, and I'll collect them. And now I'm like in love with Brickheads, and I even made my own custom Brickhead. So there's that. The divide in part comes from the fact that after Disney made the EU into Legends for creative freedom, they cherry picked Legend stories and characters to make more money without doing a thing. I can see where that point's coming from, but what I think is that I think Disney is, I think they're a little more hands off to Lucasfilm than people think. Like I think Lucasfilm is still making most of the decisions in the Star Wars department. So like when you say that they cherry picked, I think they cherry picked the best of Legends instead of accidentally like repeating the same story, you know, because they don't want to tell the same story twice, because then people know how it ends and it's not as interesting. So I think I think what they're doing is it's okay, but I definitely see your point there. But I also think that Disney is doing a really good job in making really great films. So they're not doing nothing. When I know when you say they're doing nothing, you mean like they're doing nothing. They're not creating like new expanded universe characters and stuff like that. But I think that they are doing a stellar job with the films. I've loved everyone that's come out so far. I need to dust this. That was pretty bad. Hey, and you know what? Just because you guys are here, part of my stream, I'm gonna go ahead and give you a little bit of a quick view here. I changed up my collection. I got a few more shelves here and there, so I could fit a little bit more. Unfortunately, I took my UCS TIE fighter out. I'm actually like selling that because I just don't particularly like it that much anymore. Um, I don't know, just like not really my favorite set to have displayed. Even though it's a great display piece, it's just I don't know, just not my forte these days, I guess. You're personally not a fan of the new films? Yeah, I know. There's a bunch of people that aren't and a bunch of people that are, and it's just, you know, you like what you like. It is what it is. It's unfortunate if some people don't like it, and you know, it's fine if you don't like it. But what bothers me, and I'm not saying you do this, but what bothers me is when people criticize other people for not liking something. My favorite UCS set. Oh, I was gonna save this for my 100 subscriber video, but I showed it in my last live stream, so I might as well show it again. Right there. That is my favorite UCS set. The UCS Star Destroyer. Give you guys a little bit of a good look at that. I've had this set since I was probably 10 years old. So I got it back in around 2005-ish, I think. Yeah, so that's my favorite UCS set. My second favorite, that Slave One right there. That is absolutely my second favorite UCS set. And actually, other than the... Yes, it is awesome. I am very happy that I have it. Other than than those two, I don't think I have any more UCS sets. Like I said, I have the TIE Fighter, but I'm selling that one. Just because, I don't know, it's just... I don't know why I'm selling it, I just am. I hope I don't regret it later. I'm gonna go ahead and move you guys up here so we can talk a little bit more personally. I don't really know what else I'm gonna sort. I forgot there was something else. But anyway, there was something I wanted to respond to. When you first saw The Last Jedi, you actually thought that was pretty awesome. But the more I thought about it, the more I hated it. Ooh, it was the exact opposite for me. The first time I saw it, I was like, ooh, I don't know about this. And then I was like, nah, it's awesome. It's getting better every time I watch it. Your your only UCS set is the Sandcrawler. That's one that I wish I got, but then again, it's like I have the 2005 playset up there, and I think that does it for me. Like that's good enough. You know, I have a Sandcrawler, and that's all I really need. I don't. I didn't want to go out of the way to get to get the UCS one, even though I kind of want it still. I just didn't want to spend the money. What do I think about the overpriced Legos nowadays, unlike in previous years, which were more regular prices? Yeah, the price of Legos, it's killing me. Like it's actually stopping me from buying more sets, unfortunately. Like I haven't bought Han Solo's Land Speeder only because it's $30. which I know doesn't sound like a lot, and it's not. But the thing is, its normal price should be 25. Like that would be a normal price for that set. So now what I'm doing is just waiting until it gets down to 25 at Walmart or something because I know it will, and I don't want to spend the full price just because I want to hopefully, even with my little impact, hopefully get Lego to stop upping the price because I'm getting kind of tired of it, honestly. Like $15 for a battle pack? Come on. And we don't even get that great of figures anymore. It's like the best battle pack we've gotten was the Jawa one, and that's just because it came with 4 Jawas. It's like the clone Jedi one was alright. I wish it would have just come with 4 clones instead of any Jedi. I'm sure a lot of people wish that. Unfortunately, Lego's just they're just making some poor choices, I think. But the thing is, people keep buying the sets, so Lego's not going to stop doing what they're doing. Right now, Hans Land Speeder. Yeah, you're right. It would be $20 in '06 and '08, or through '06 through '08. It would for sure. I don't care about the price as long as I can get it and it's a good set. Yeah, I understand that too because that's what I did with Octu Island. I was so excited to get that set and I knew it was good. I just went to the Lego store and paid full price like the day it came out. And I was totally okay with that. The thing I'm not okay with is just when I know that a set will be discounted and it's not something I'm dying to see, I'm just, I know your real name and your little brother, cheese player. Cool. My real name is Mike Ciccarelli, and my little brother, I'm sure you do know him. You might go to school with him. That's cool though. But anyway, yeah, the prices of Legos has just gone way too high, I think. Like they need to just dial it back a little. Like just dial it back a little bit and everyone will be happy. Like the DJ minifigure himself was $5 retail. It's like, come on. Make it $3 or something, a little bit cuz it's a good figure. It's just not $5 good, you know what I mean? So, that's my opinion on Lego prices. I think it should be 10 cents per piece, no matter what the set. Like the piece count. If it's 3,000, if it's 300 pieces, it should be $30. Like that's it. I think I don't know. That's where I stand with Legos, or with Lego prices. I mean, but yeah. Thank you for the question. That was pretty. I've kind of wanted to rant about that for a little bit, but I never wanted to like squeeze it into one of my videos. What else was I going to do? Oh, I wanted to update you guys with this. I'm working on getting all 2002 Phase 2 Clone Troopers on here. And right now I've got 2 full rows, and I need 4, or no, I have almost 2 full rows. I have this other figure here. I have a 4th one, but he's in my every trooper ever collection, so I need to get 5 more. That's what it is. 5 more 2002 Phase 1 Clone Troopers, and I will have this thing completed. If you guys can't see, it's a very 2D version of the Phase 1 Clone Trooper helmet. If you guys have seen my collection videos, you've seen it hanging on the wall. It's down right now because I'm still working on updating everything and fixing everything. There was a big problem and all that, so I think Disney had a lot of influence on the prices once they bought Star Wars. I don't know if that's true because other than Star Wars, every theme has gone up in price. Like even Lego City is getting a little bit up there. And like here, for example, we'll go to lego.com, Lego shop. And we'll just see like sets. We'll see City. Lego City, like this this cargo train. How many pieces is it? 800. This cargo train is 888 pieces. I don't know if you guys can see that. But it is $200, which I understand some pieces are bigger and you have tracks and everything. But the problem is that it's just not, it doesn't look great. Like the price per piece ratio, or price, yeah, price per piece ratio just looks terrible on the box, and it's just that's what deters me from buying overpriced sets, basically. Splat Productions, hey, what's poppin'? Not much. How are you? We're just talking about overpriced Legos right now. Lego, I should say. I say Legos in person, and I try not to type Legos, but sometimes I do. We're just hanging out, talking. I was sorting some pieces earlier. I kind of ran out of pieces to sort. I thought I had more, but I guess I don't. Um, I'm kind of running out of space here. Like, I need to buy more storage bins, but I don't have any. You only have one Phase 2 clone, 2002 clone. They have a very cool design for that time. Something about the like slit, the visor slit in the helmet. I think it doesn't look as good as the printed version, but I think something about it looks cool. It's probably just nostalgia again, like it always is for me. But something about it looks pretty cool to me. So that's why I like the 2002 versions better than the 2008 9 versions. You don't have many Phase 2 clones either. Yeah, gotta go. Just stopping by. Hey, thanks for stopping by. It was great to have you. You love the classic clone minifigs. Me too. And I think obviously the like the leg printing and everything that comes on them now is great, but I think there's just it's just like perfect the way they had it. And I understand like they have to update everything and stuff, but I think it was good, like it was perfect. And then they changed it and it got not as good. I don't know. I don't know. I like the new clones too, but I like the old ones better for sure. Definitely, definitely. One thing I do like better of the new ones, you have a small clone army of about 25 clones. I don't even think I have that many clones, honestly. I think I have more first order stormtroopers than I have clones. Actually, I don't think that's true. I think I have some Clone Wars clones that add to that. I think I might have more stormtroopers though, OT stormtroopers. One of the figures that I do like the new version better than the old version of is the Tusken Raider or the Sand People because 2000 ATTE. I really wish I would have gotten the ATTE back in 2003. I don't have any ATTEs except Captain Rex's from Rebels, which I think is cool, but I want a regular one, just to have as like the Clone Wars version. Our Clone 91st Scout Trooper is my favorite classic Phase 2 clone. Lego Man Joe, you're coming in with all these like phrases that I don't recognize. Oh wait, 91st Scout Trooper. Is that the Kashyyyk Troopers? 91st Scout Trooper. Oh, okay, okay. I see. Those guys are cool. I just got one of those in the mail actually. Hold on, let me show you. Where is it? Is it this one? Because I'm pretty sure that's what came up on the computer. So I don't know. I really like that one too, though. Mobile Reconnaissance Corps. Okay, okay. I see. I am not super updated with all like the terms and the like the lingo and all that, like for clones, because I came into the Clone Wars. That's an ARF trooper. Oh, okay, I see. I came into the Clone Wars way late. I had like this dry spell of Star Wars when I was in high school, where I was like too cool for Star Wars, and then I got out of high school and realized that was stupid. So I was like, I love Star Wars, I'll just get back into it. And then I finally watched the Clone Wars a couple years ago, and I loved it. I just wish I would have seen it a few more times than I currently have. I have it on Blu-ray, so I could watch it, but I have 6 First Order Stormtroopers, 2 Executioners, 2 First Order Flame Troopers, 2 First Order Snow Troopers. Very cool. I do have, I've got quite a few Flame Troopers actually. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, if not 6, then I have 7. I can't count. Plus Phasma. Yeah, I do like the Phasma figure. I just wish they would have made it chrome. You're not the biggest fan of the Clone Wars? I think you have to pick and choose the episodes you're going to watch with the Clone Wars. There's definitely some that are way better, like miles better than some of the other ones. Some of them are just kind of Like the Meebert Gascon ones, those ones are kind of garbage. Movies or TV shows? Kevin, was that a question like, does Joe like movies or TV shows better? Like, does he like the Clone Wars movie or the Clone Wars TV show better? Personally, I like the TV show way better. The movie is no good. I think it's one of the it's like one of the bad episodes or three of the bad episodes depending on how you look at it. Nice light. Oh, thanks. It's pretty cool. It lights up and changes and everything. I'm glad I got it. I like it, but it's just not that much. It messed up the Star Wars continuity. When you say it messed up the continuity, do you mean like when the expanded universe first came out? Like George Lucas said, because I know George, when he was working with the authors, he said like don't write in a time period before episode or I think he said like don't write in the Clone Wars time period or something because he was going to tell the prequel stories. I think that's how it went. But when you say it messed up the continuity, what do you mean exactly? Because I'm not too familiar with the continuity prior to the prequels or even of the expanded universe continuity at all. Get these brickheads out of here. You know what? I think I'm going to go ahead and look up some images for my first lug mock. Ultimate Sith Edition. Ooh, I think Starkiller in the Sith costume would be a cool minifigure. Or I don't know. I'm definitely gonna have Starkiller in my first lug mock, my first Legends lug mock, for sure. I think I know what I'm gonna do my first Legends lug mock on, but I don't want to give it away right now just in case I change my mind. But yeah, I think after looking at a few of these, I think I have decided for sure. Oh yeah, okay. Did you guys know that Sam Witwer, the guy who played Starkiller, also voiced Darth Maul in the Clone Wars and Rebels? Because I think that's pretty cool. And I think he actually did the Emperor at one point also. Dave Filoni didn't read the books, and so he did things like kill characters that were still alive in the books and change planet names. Oh, I see. I don't know. Was it what books came out prior to the Clone Wars? Like what stories were being told at that time? Because like I said, I was in a dry spell and I didn't really pay attention to Star Wars. Quite honestly, I didn't pay attention to the books even when I was into Star Wars, but like yeah, I just didn't pay attention to Star Wars whatsoever. I didn't even see the Clone Wars movie in theaters. But what books were being written or what stories were being told during that time prior to the Clone Wars? Shoot. That's why Dave Filoni has the nickname Dable. That's funny. Yeah, I don't know. I love the way that Dave Filoni crafts stories. The unfortunate thing that I find while watching, say, the Clone Wars or Rebels is that some of the stories, and I don't know if it's completely Dave Filoni's fault, it could be the writer's fault, I'm not sure, but some of the stories while you're watching them get dragged out way, way too much. Like, I don't have any examples specifically other than like the Meeber Gascon episodes in the Clone Wars or some of the Rebel stuff. I think some of it just needed to be, you know, kept up a little bit quicker. And I think is going to be made in the same style that Avatar was. I could be wrong though. You think Lego will finally remake Cloud City next year for the 20th anniversary? Ooh, I think based on the rumors, I think we are going to get the Cloud City UCS set. I don't think it's going to be how people think it is though. Like I personally think it's going to be more like the Death Star playset, where it's like an open version of Cloud City, and you get to play in like different rooms, kind of like how the 2003, I think it was 2003 set was, but just a little bit more clean looking and more pieces, obviously, to make it worth that, you know, whatever price they're gonna charge. They had the $800 Falcon last year, so they could charge some crazy amount. I don't know, $800 maybe, depending on what they add into it. What I'm mostly excited for with that set is the minifigures. And that's what I was mostly excited for with the Ewok Village also, but I never actually got the Ewok Village, and I'm really disappointed that I didn't. I just couldn't come up with the cash when I needed it, unfortunately. Lando Calrissian, I am super excited for a new Cloud City Lando. Like, we have all these great Landos. Like this one, even though the hair's a little bit off, this Lando is great. He's from Return of the Jedi, and it's General Calrissian at this point. But it's just really good, and I think that they're doing a great job with Donald Glover's Lando, and so I'm really excited for a new Cloud City Lando, definitely. I'm also really excited for a new Boba Fett, even though we have the where is he? The Boba Fett with all the arm printing and all that. The UCS Slave 1 Boba Fett. Even though we have this one, and that's pretty much all the printing you can get on it, I think that a new Cloud City Boba Fett will be pretty cool. And yes, definitely Bespin Luke. We have half of a Bespin Luke now with this minifigure. Bespin Luke in the full jumpsuit is going to be very cool. I hope they stick with this hair piece, the color and the mold, because I think it looks really good in minifigure form. Even though it's not 100% accurate, I think it looks really good. And I think it's a little bit more accurate than his bright blonde hair that we've gotten previously. The Clone Wars came out in 2008. At that time, there were well over 100 Star Wars books and comics set in the Clone Wars. Also, the 2003 Clone Wars show. Ooh, I forgot about the 2003 Clone Wars show. I loved that show. Like, I watched that when it aired on Cartoon Network, and I have it on DVD now, and I'm really glad I do. Even though it's on YouTube for free, so you can watch it whenever, but I've got it on on DVD, both volumes, and I'm really happy that I do. But yeah, like I said, I never read the books, and I just recently got into comics. Like, it's kind of a new thing for me, comic books. I wish I would have gotten into them earlier in my like Star Wars fandom, because I do love them. They're great. They're great fun to read. I just don't know what stories exactly in the Clone Wars. Like, were there? I heard about like a Mandalorian Jedi war, but I think that happened in the Old Republic era. Actually, I could be wrong. I don't know, but that would have been cool to see or read about, as far as the old EU or Legends. But yeah, part of me wishes that they would have just kind of kept Legends canon, and maybe not redid, but like just visualized the stories. Maybe changed a few things here and there, but I'm also really glad that we don't know any of the story that's coming out right now, because the fact that we don't know makes everything way more exciting and suspenseful, I think. Like, Rey's heritage and her parents and all that we got the reveal to in The Last Jedi. That was like a 2-year wait of excitement and endless speculation, and I thought that made for a really great 2 years personally. Like, if we would have just been retold the stories of Legends, then we would know everything about Jason and Jaina and Anakin Solo and all that stuff, Jason's fall to the dark side and everything. But I think it's really interesting that we don't know any of it right now, other than episode 7 and 8. What do you guys think about the Kenobi movie that's heavily, heavily rumored, that's supposedly going to be filming next year in summer? What do you guys think about that? Are you excited for a Kenobi movie? I think I am, for sure. I love Obi-Wan Kenobi. He's my favorite character. Speaking of Obi-Wan Kenobi, where is he? Old Ben. Dang it. Old Ben. This minifigure looks great, and I think is definitely better than the old Ben. Where is my old one? I don't know. I have him somewhere. Oh, he's in that mini mock right there. Would be amazing if it's true. I would wait for a Qui-Gon Jinn ghost appearance. Oh my god, I would freak out if there was Qui-Gon Jinn ghost appearance in an Obi-Wan movie. Like, he's talked to him in the Marvel comics, the new Marvel comics. Obi-Wan has been communing with Qui-Gon. But if we actually saw Liam Neeson in like blue ghostly color, I would lose my, you know what? I would be doing backflips in the movie theater. That would be so exciting. Oh my goodness. This is part of the speculation that I don't like, because I don't like to get my expectations up and then be disappointed if it doesn't happen. Like the Qui-Gon Jinn ghost thing, like if it doesn't happen in the movie, I think I'm so excited for it that I think I might be disappointed. But I also know that the movie's a few years away, so I have time to temper my expectations. Well, guys, I am about running out of pieces to sort here, so I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up pretty soon. If you guys have any like last minute questions, go ahead and answer them while I'm or ask them while I'm cleaning up, and I'll go ahead and try to answer them in a quick fashion. Oops, sorry. There we go. Forgot what I did with my chains. Oh, there they are. On the left side is that Bounty Hunter Pursuit. Hold on, in the left side, which would be your left side? Up there? Yes. Hey, that's okay, Kevin. Thank you. Yes, that is Bounty Hunter Pursuit up there, and I do love that set. Zam Wessel's a great minifigure. The Clone Wars changed things from the books that were set before the Clone Wars. For example, Darth Maul was originally Zabrak with Sith tattoos, and the Clone Wars came and made Maul a Dathomirian who just looks like that. I don't know. See, okay, so I'm gonna answer this kind of, or I'm gonna try to talk about this kind of quickly. I have that set. Is cool. Did I thought the Clone Wars story was that the Night Sisters kind of like abducted the Zabraks, and Darth Maul is still technically Zabrak, and those are tattoos. I thought that's how it technically was. I could be mixing up the stories. I'm not really sure. But I think that is still technically canon that he is Zabrak, because there's that one Zabrak Jedi in I think it's Attack of the Clones, or it might be Revenge of the Sith. But he doesn't have tattoos, and he's like a brown colored skin, and I think he's technically Zabrak, and he's the same species as Darth Maul, so I think it's still technically canon, but I'm not positive. But thank you for answering all my questions, and thank you everyone for watching. I am definitely going to go ahead and try to do more streams. I will go ahead and get a few more sets when I can, and do live builds. That will be really cool to talk about. And thank you all so much for watching, and I will be back very soon with some uploads.